Hello, I am Rajendra Shinde, Associate Professor from Arts, Science and Commerce College, Muzarmig. We have studied many parts of sentences or the syntax, phrases as well as clauses, words and the combination, structure, rule of phrases. Yes sir, structure rules of phrases. Now we are going to study the types of sentences according to the function and according to the structure. There are two types of classification of sentences: structural classification and functional classification of sentences. Here are two types of sentences according to the structure and according to the function or the use of the sentences. Now first we will study the structural classification of sentences. According to the structure of the sentence, there are three types of sentences. First, simple sentences, second, compound sentences, and third type is complex sentences. These are three types of sentences. They are here classified according to their structure. Simple sentences. A simple sentence is made up of a single clause and made up of noun phrase and verb phrase. NP means noun phrase, VP means verb phrase. I already told that there are some clauses, they have their own meaning, they are independent clauses. They do not depend on another clause for their meaning or getting their meaning. They have their own meaning, they can stand by themselves. Thus, noun phrase and verb phrase are combined together and this is called a simple sentence. He went to the market. He went, he is noun phrase. Went to the market is verb phrase. Went is verb. To the market, went to the market. He went to the market. He bought some vegetables. He is noun phrase. Bought some vegetables is verb phrase. In this way, though there is a single subject, single verb and object, though it is a single clause, they are independent, they have their own meaning. So, they are called simple sentences. Second type of sentence according to structure is compound sentence or compound sentences. A compound sentence is made up of two clauses. The subject of both clauses are the same in the compound sentence. There are three conjunctions, they are used in compound sentences. They connect or join two clauses with three conjunctions. They are and, or, but. And, or, but are three conjunctions. They are used to connect the two clauses. Two independent clauses or simple sentences are used in compound sentences. Means two independent clauses means they have their own subject, verb and they have their own meaning, but they are combined together with these three conjunctions and, or, but. For example, he is a teacher. This is one independent clause or main clause. It has its own meaning. But his wife is a doctor. But is conjunction and there are two clauses. He is a doctor. Second clause is his wife is a doctor. These two clauses, he is a teacher, his wife is a doctor. These are two clauses, independent clauses, but they are also two sentences. But these two independent clauses are joined together with but and it becomes one sentence. Such a kind of sentence is known as compound sentence. He is a teacher but his wife is a doctor. Now both clauses have subject and verb. In first clause, he is subject, is a verb. In second, his wife is the subject, is verb. In this way, there are two clauses. They are joined together, combined together with conjunction but, and both are independent clauses. He is a teacher and his wife is a doctor. Both have subjects and verbs. Second example, he went to the market. This is first clause, independent clause, and bought some vegetables. And conjunction is used to join or connect two independent clauses. He went to the market. It is independent clause. He is a subject, went is verb. Here bought some vegetables. He bought means here is also subject he. He bought some vegetables. He went to the market and he bought some vegetables. Thus he went to the market is one independent clause. Second independent clause is he bought some vegetables and is conjunction. Then third example, write with a pen or a pencil. You write with a pen or you write with a pencil. These are two independent clauses and they are combined with or connected with but and or. This way compound sentence has two independent clauses or they may be called separate sentences. And in this way compound sentence is also very important type of sentence. Third type of sentence is complex sentence. A complex sentence is made up of one independent clause and two or more dependent clauses. In complex sentences, we find dependent or embedded clauses, the clauses that the support of another clause to appear in the sentence. They cannot stand on their own as independent sentences. All clauses, noun clauses, adjective clauses, adverb clauses are dependent clauses. Any clause in a sentence using a complementizer like that, who, when, because, if, etc. is always a dependent clause. Ram likes reading books. Ram is mathematics teachers. These two are clauses. They are independent clauses. But how they are turned into complex sentence we will see in next slide. Now complex sentence you should consider that there are two clauses. One independent clause is must and two or more dependent clauses are there, and that's why it is called complex sentence. Complicated sentence, complex sentence. Okay, this is the third type. Here are some examples of complex sentence. Ram likes reading books. Ram likes reading books is independent clause, or this independent clause can stand itself. That's why it is main clause or independent clause, or it may be a sentence. It has its own meaning. But the more information is given in adjective clause. Who is a mathematics teacher? Who is a mathematics teacher modifies the noun Ram. Okay, who is mathematics teacher, it does not have its own meaning. It is dependent clause. Ram likes reading books is independent clause. In this way Ram likes reading books is independent clause, and who is mathematics teacher, this is dependent clause, and who is mathematics teacher is adjective clause because this modifies the noun Ram. It is an adjective clause. Second example, Ram likes reading books when he is traveling. Ram likes reading books. This is independent clause. When he is traveling, it is adverb clause. When does Ram like reading books? Ram likes reading books when he is traveling. Means it is adverb clause of time. Third, Ram likes reading books. This is independent clause. Because he wants to improve his English. This is adverb clause of reason. Ram likes reading books. Why? Because he wants to improve his English. Ram likes reading books is independent clause. Because he wants to improve his English is dependent clause. Now in above three sentences there is one independent clause and one is dependent clause, and they are connected with who, WHO first line in first sentence, who, then when, and because. These are the conjunctions used to connect or to connect these two clauses, the independent clause and dependent clause. Now fourth one, Ram, who is mathematics teacher, likes reading books when he is traveling because he wants to improve his English. This is most complex sentence. Here there is only one independent clause, that is Ram likes reading books in black letters alphabets. This independent clause is there. Ram likes reading books. This is only one independent clause, and the remaining are dependent clauses. There are three dependent clauses. One independent clause, Ram likes reading books, and three dependent clauses. First one is who is mathematics teacher. Second dependent clause is when he is traveling, and third one is because he wants to improve his English. Now in this way there are three dependent clauses and one independent clause in this complex sentence. We have studied three types of sentences according to the structure: simple sentence, compound sentence, and complex sentence. Now according to the functions of the sentences, there are four types of sentences. Function or the use of the sentences. First one is affirmative sentence or a statement. Second one is interrogative sentence or the question. Imperative sentence, then exclamatory sentence. Now exclamatory sentence, fourth type, is not prescribed for your study. We will study only three types of sentences according to the function of the sentence. The function, what type of function does the sentence perform? The functions include asking questions, means interrogative sentences; to seek information, means affirmative sentences; or to confirm something, issuing instructions for certain action, order, you can say request, they are called imperative sentences; to be carried out, expressing views that are opposite to the accepted state of affairs, means argument is there; then surprise is expressed through, sudden emotion is expressed through exclamatory sentences. First type of sentence according to the function is affirmative sentence or statement. A sentence that expresses an opinion or describes the state of affairs of an action, event, or process is called an affirmative sentence or a statement. Affirmative sentence may or may not contain words of affirmation like yes. Sentences that express a view opposite to that of an affirmative sentence are called negative sentences. They use negative words like no, not, never. For example, he is happy, he is not happy. I like an apple, I do not like an apple. Now there are two types of affirmative sentences. One is affirmation is there, positive sentence, and second is negative sentence. In this positive sentence, not is not there, he is happy, but in negative sentence not is present after the verb, he is not happy. It has this word not has made this affirmative sentence into negative one. Then I like an apple. When we add not after do, here there is negative sentence. I do not like an apple. In this way, this is affirmative sentence, and these are the examples of affirmative sentence. According to the function, we have seen there are 4 types of sentences, and we have studied here first type of sentence according to the function, that is affirmative sentence. In the next lecture, we will study the remaining types of sentences based on the function of the sentences. Thank you.